Hey guys, welcome back to Centerpiece. It's your host JV.
Are you here?
EOS.
EOS.
And today we have a very overdue episode. I'm not gonna lie to you, we don't have any planned content for this episode, so it's gonna be really based on what we think of. Yesterday I gave some solid advice to this young lady, my friend's girlfriend, and it was something that she really needed to hear. A lot of times in life, you can't just judge situations based on how you feel. What's important is judging your choices based on what is. Just because you feel a certain way because something happened, it doesn't mean that you have to act accordingly. Like, it's at the end of it, it's down to your choice to choose how to feel, choose to react.
True. Sometimes you gotta analyze the situation first before you react to something.
I was playing Valorant earlier before I picked you up.
Yeah.
And I was definitely annoyed, but I chose to just be quiet. Because someone saw me and I was like, dude, you have lineups? And I was like, yeah. Fucking nerd. Fucking Larry over here. I didn't say anything. I didn't even try the whole be positive thing. I just stayed quiet. I chose to just be peaceful.
Sometimes you gotta be just silent, right?
Kill your enemies with silence. That just makes them go more insane.
Yeah. It's a better way of dealing with things, I guess. In some situations, not all.
Yeah.
In some situations. Especially when the other, party is agitated or trying to be aggressive. Like, calm down first.
Yeah.
Before you start adding into the moment.
Yeah. It's also about emotional maturity. And a lot of people these days don't have emotional maturity, let alone being emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, I mean, it maybe because it's social media.
That too. But what I see a lot nowadays is whoever snaps
loses.
Yeah, whoever snaps loses. If you snap back, you lose.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you say, if your point is correct. The fact that you chose to respond in a snappy attitude, you've already lost.
But it's not a competition.
It's not a competition.
Never a competition.
And people always want to be on top.
Yeah.
They always want to win, and it's not about winning.
In every argument, it's always, someone wants to win the argument. But the reality is, an argument is actually where you both settle things in the right way to agree with. That's how you finish an argument, is that both of you need to agree with something.
Yep.
Like someone, the other party needs to compromise, you have to compromise. It's a shared experience for the both parties. It's not just someone has to win.
Yep.
And people need to learn that. Arguments are like that.
Goddamn. Oh, boat passed.
Yeah,
That's
boat
why.
passed. Yeah.
And that's what I'm teaching my younger friends right now. They happen to be a couple, and sometimes they seek my advice of like, hey, I feel like I got her mad or him mad. I don't know what to say or what to do, and I'm like, it's all about communicating. just communicate simple words like, hey, I know I acted this way and I reacted this way, but, you know, blah, blah, blah. And the reoccurring thing that I had to tell them is what I said earlier. It's not about how you feel, it's about what is and what happened, what actually happened, not about how you felt about what happened. Because if everything was built on how we feel about something else, which is kind of how it is nowadays, then, you know, everything will go to shit.
Yeah. Even with this, you know, the world that we live in.
Cancel culture, man.
Yeah.
I don't like the way he talks about or she talks about. Okay, move along then. You know, move on. You don't have to look at the content you're looking at and be so drawn in. You can just swipe.
That's how we become judgmental.
Yeah.
But sometimes we're not judgmental. We're just curious.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And some people get that mixed up.
Yeah.
That's why I tell them, like, hey, I'm not trying to be toxic. I'm not trying to be mean by asking this. But what the fuck was that?
Exactly. Like some of us are just curious about like what's going on.
We want to know the reasoning.
Yeah.
We're not trying to, you know, pick at you for fucking up.
For doing things your way or doing things the wrong way. It's just, you know, we
want to understand you better.
Yeah, exactly. Well, a lot of people think nowadays that you're judgmental or toxic, but that's not really the case.
It's because they're lacking that.
It's their, you know, most people, they react like super fast to being so defensive instead of like asking why you said that, or
why do you feel that
something.
way,
yeah,
or
exactly.
It's so easy. It's like it's taking the easy route of, it's so easy to be defensive. And, you know, I can, you know, based on my personal experience, being defensive is one of my, you know, first things to do, and I'm working on it. But it goes along with that emotional intelligence, the emotional maturity that we talked about. It's, you know, step back a little bit. If you can't figure out why or what someone did or how they did it, just communicate. Just like, hey, you know, why did you say that when I did this?
Yeah.
I'm genuinely trying to understand you.
We become so defensive when, especially that we're involved, even though it's not towards us. You just realize, you know, especially in a conversation, you just realize that you're involved, and then you get so defensive already, instead of, you know, ask yourself sometimes, like, why am I involved? Why am I, you know, part of this?
Yeah.
You know, we become so defensive. Like, we have to ask ourselves why. Why did this person, you know, tell me that? But yeah.
And also another thing, even if you become defensive, as long as you remember to maybe like apologize or make up with that person, you know, it's basic communication. Hey, you know I snapped at you for doing this or saying that. I didn't mean to do that. It's a bad habit. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
You know, sometimes like the words that comes out of our mouth is sometimes too harsh or too real to other people, and sometimes we don't realize that it's too much, but we're just saying our opinions. We're just saying what's on our minds, what's in our minds, you know. And I don't know where I'm going with this, but
no, you're right. And it's a form of communication, which isn't wrong. You're communicating, and people are just guessing and assuming how you're feeling based on what you're saying and how you say it. But it's not the most efficient way of expressing yourself, especially when you feel like you've been attacked.
Yes.
Especially
when you're attacked.
You don't have to be the victim. You could be the No. No. You can be neutral.
Like, you can easily turn it around if you're calm enough. If you don't act on it, you know, like based on like what's in your head, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because you gotta think first. You get like we said, you know, like you gotta analyze like the situation first and why the person said that, or
because the problem's never going to be solved if both of you are arguing over the wrong reason.
Especially if someone wants to win.
Yeah, especially if you have the mindset of wanting to come out on top.
Yeah,
you're not getting anywhere, and that's a lot. That's brought up in a lot of couple therapy.
Yeah,
couples counseling.
I mean, not just in counseling or couples counseling. It's the way of, you know, how we live life.
Yeah. You know, speaking of couples counseling, you know what? One thing I heard recently that really blew my mind.
What?
It was this video. It was an interview, and this guy asked this woman, she's married.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, okay. You're married? For how long? Yeah, okay. Is your husband happy? And she's like, that's weird. Usually people ask if the wife is happy.
Wow.
But she dead honest thought about it and left. Because she couldn't answer.
It's always us, man.
Yeah.
What about us?
We're simple beings, you know. It doesn't take much to make us happy. You could give us a shiny rock, and we'll fucking give you the world.
That's true. Like, not like us men, we don't receive a lot of love from, you know, anywhere.
Yeah.
And when we receive some, you know, some love that's given, like, we'll give you the world.
Yeah, we will. Like, you know how as a guy, like if your significant other says, "Oh man, I really love Funko Pops," and you know in your head that makes them happy, you're gonna get a Funko Pop, right?
Yeah.
That's common sense for men, but I've heard a lot of complaining from the other side, not specifically just women, but from the other side, that my partner keeps getting me these things just because I said I liked it once.
That's how simple we are.
Yeah.
We just want to make you guys happy.
Yeah. If
it doesn't matter if you're our partner or not. We just give.
Men are the type. If you make us happy, we want to share the happiness with you by making you happy too. It's fucking cold.
It is cold. It's getting dark too.
It's getting dark. Just for some context, we're at the bay, San Diego Chula Vista Bay. We're by the water. It's really cold.
This is downtown over there. As you can see the Coronado Bridge.
This is a beautiful sight, though.
It is a beautiful sight. But
I'm not built for cold, even though I like the cold.
It is getting dark, but it's like we said, you know,
episode,
we're not prepared to do a content as of now.
Yeah, as of this episode.
Yeah, as of this episode, but we shared what's, you know, in our thoughts that could help other people. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm waiting for the day when we come back, all, you know, the humans, us as humans, start living in the world based on what's real, and, you know, everyone snaps back to reality, and it's no longer how you feel about a certain thing, it's more of what that thing actually is. It's okay to have opinions, I get it, we live in America where freedom of speech, blah blah blah, but I feel like freedom of speech for some people should be revoked.
You're right.
But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. But the thing is, if you think about it, like, a lot of people are not ready for real, man.
No.
Like, they're not built to, like, just receive harsh words and what the reality is. Like, some people are just built to have fun, just to don't want to deal with things that life gives them.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, like, in their own time they deal with it, but at the same time, like, they don't want to.
It's that type of delusion, man.
Like, I think I'm old enough like to realize that we gotta live in the real world instead of having so much fun out there that our life is meaningless.
Yeah. The fun is not gonna go anywhere. It's still gonna be out there.
It's gonna be out there. It's always gonna be out there. Like, for us especially, right? Like, we're at that age that having fun is just not.
It's not ideal anymore.
Yeah, it's not ideal anymore because we have goals. We have
shit to do. We got things to take care of. We have reality to deal with.
And when is people gonna realize, especially like the younger folks, right? Like the like younger than us.
Yeah.
Like, might as well start now and have fun later.
That's what I'm teaching my friends. You know?
Right.
They're a little bit more on the younger side, but I'm like a mentor / older brother to them. So I'm doing everything I can.
Because we can always have fun.
Yeah.
Like, the fun is always gonna be there. Come on, like, I go to the gym like every day.
For how long?
For a couple months now.
No. For how many hours a day?
Like, at least 3 to 4 hours a day.
Ooh.
I know for some people that's too much, but it takes time because I have a gym partner, and then, like, it's anyways, but but yeah, like, it takes so much of my time, and I still go. I still do it because I want something, and I want that just so, I can have more fun.
Yeah. Because in the long run, you're gonna enjoy all that hard work.
Yes.
It's not about the process itself. It's more about the goal that you set.
Yeah. Because I'm joining a Spartan race this year, and then after that, the Shark Fest. I want to achieve those kind of goals, and I think it's this time. It's that time that I do something for myself.
Yeah. Instead
of doing things for other people.
Yeah.
Like my whole 20s was. I'm still in my 20s, but like my whole, ever since I started working, or at least, I make people happy. I make a lot of things for other people, and what about myself?
Now it's time for yourself.
It's time for myself.
It's time to be selfish.
Like, it's good to be selfish sometimes, but whoa. Magic.
The sun came back up.
But it is what it is.
It really is, man.
Like, reality is just right there. We just need to accept it. And I did. I accepted reality as it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be down sometimes, but you also got to lift yourself up.
Yeah. Because no one else is gonna do it.
No one else is gonna do it.
Your mama ain't gonna do it. Your pops ain't gonna do it.
They might help you, but they can't help you fully.
Yeah, it's you have to make that choice, because only you can make yourself feel better. Only you can choose how you think and how you feel about the situation. Fuck, I need to tell myself that more often. Hey guys, I'm a hypocrite.
We all are.
Yeah.
But
doing these videos, like, sometimes I think, like, man, I need to say that to myself more. Like, I'm great at helping people, giving them advice and everything, but sometimes it's hard to follow my own advice.
It is. Honestly, it is. Like, I always tell people to be positive all the time.
Shit, we're depressed.
Yeah, we depressed as fuck.
We got depression, bro. I've been diagnosed with it. I'm sure you definitely have depression, dog. Over the many years I've known you, yep. Anxiety and depression are a fun combo.
It's just the way it is, and just gotta live with it.
Yeah, live with it, deal with it, handle it.
And have fun with it, I guess.
Have fun while you're depressed in your bed.
No, it's for real though, right?
Yeah.
It's challenging for all of us out here.
It really is.
Especially young adults like us.
And those about to be young adults.
Yeah. It's not easy out here. It's not easy to be an adult.
It's never easy, never will be easy, never was easy.
Like if everything falls, it's just gonna be on you, unless you have friends, obviously.
Yeah.
That's why friends are important.
Here, because the battery's getting low.
I know. Battery's getting low again.
Yeah. All right, I guess we can just cut it here.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for dropping by. And if you like to people watch and you enjoy coffee, catch us on the next episode.
Cheers.
Eos.